Have you guys been wondering what's the best time for you to start scaling? I get this question all the time, and there's a lot of things that most people do not consider when it's time to get ready to scale. And I really want to break down those myths so we understand exactly what we need to do when it's time to scale and the things that we need to think about when we're scaling. So when we're talking about scaling, in the essence of what we're talking about is we're ready to take on more clients, we're ready to serve more people, and we're ready to really push our messaging out to the masses. But there's a lot of things that come into play when you're getting ready to scale. The number one thing is systems and processes. Are you able to, when you're ready to start scaling, when you're getting more clients, you're getting more people who are doing services, are you going to be capable of really giving those people amazing service and treatment so they can really reach their goals? That's extremely important. You got to make sure you have the capacity to do so. And once you are starting to get ready to scale, making sure you start setting up these systems and processes in place, because the last thing you want to do is you don't want to start scaling and everything falls apart and you're not able to give your clients results and give them that amazing experience that they want, they need, and they appreciate. The next thing is, when you're looking at scaling, the number one thing that you need to look at is, how are you able to put this out to the masses, and do you have a great offer that people love and appreciate that is converting all day long? And I call this the Facebook test. So the way that you test your offer out with your digital product or your digital course is, if you're able to spend anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 on Facebook and you're able to remain extremely profitable, a 3-to-1 profit, 3-to-1. That means for every dollar you put in, you're getting $3 out. If you're able to stay profitable at around $5,000 in ad spend, or even a 4-to-1 would be perfect, you're in prime position to start scaling. If you're not getting those numbers or you have that type of margin, you're really not in a position to scale, because as you start to spend more money on these platforms, your margins are going to start to decrease because you're competing with so many other advertisers. So you really need to put your offer and your business through the stress test. If you're able to take on $5,000 in ad spend and you're able to still stay profitable around a 3 or a 4-to-1 return on ad spend, if you're able to be right there, then you're in a great position where you can start scaling and start moving your business to the next level. But really focus on that. Most people, when they're getting ready to start scaling, like, Kenny, I want to start making more money, I want to start doing this, I want to start doing that. You really have to focus on your KPIs and your data. Do you know how much it costs to acquire a customer? Because you have to understand that that's one of the most important parts of scaling. Because if you're able to get a customer, if your product's $200 and you're able to get a customer for $40, that's an amazing thing. But if you're spending $200 for a customer and your product's $200, it doesn't matter if you scale. You're going to lose money or you're not going to generate any profit at all. So you really need to make sure you have the systems and processes in place to handle the scale. And the next thing is, you really need to make sure that your KPIs really match up. When you put it through the Facebook stress test and you're able to spend around $4,000 to $5,000 in ad spend and maintain a 3-to-1, then you're in prime position where you can start scaling your offer and really start hitting some amazing numbers and really, impact your family, impact so many lives with the amazing information that you want to teach. So if you guys are not sure if your offer is good, if you're ready to scale, or what's needed to start scaling, please send me a message or DM me and let me know that you guys are looking to scale but just not sure on how exactly to make it work and all the nuts and the bolts. And I'll definitely give you guys some amazing advice to teach you exactly what you need to do to get your product or your service or your course to the next level.